Okay, so this is the first matchup of the second round. He is Bills, I'm Jets. We did a coin flip and he won. So, but I probably should have done something else. Don't press X yet. Go to weather and put snow. Let's do a snow game. It's probably pretty appropriate for what's happening in Buffalo right now. Hey, Baxter.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC East. It's the Jets and the Bills, and it comes your
He starts off with the ball.
next.
And my aim thing didn't show up. You usually think that shows where it's aiming. It didn't show up. Should not have mattered that much. With a kickoff. Right, Baxter. Right, Baxter. You're chewing on a sock. Audible.
Allen now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. He'll be dropped after a
second and 4. He got 6 yards.
30 to the 31.
Right, Baxter.
And I think this is
what
what
I
we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he went nowhere.
One thing I noticed is that it doesn't really matter the direction that you press gets run in. As long as you say gets run, then they usually go in the right direction.
You're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I haven't checked it all. Like, because I know sometimes it starts snowing in New York this early, but sometimes it doesn't.
As usual, the
Yeah.
of a good run defense.
I could go check.
Linebackers making plays near the line of
I have the weather
scrimmage.
off my phone.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I would do that at halftime. I'm not going to do it right now.
From midfield, here's Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll take it down shy to 45 at the 46.
I mean, he got 4 yards.
Opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly, converting into a short game.
A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On play action.
I knew it. I knew it was a play action.
Letting one go deep.
Didn't seem to have that. I just didn't matter.
Wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I'm gonna decline.
So we race the flag. They decline.
I don't know if that was the right move.
Eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time, no doubt. Throwing is Allen on third.
Looks like accepting it was the better idea.
Inside the 10 at the
they would have been like 30
able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Dex, what are you doing?
To the air, Allen.
I had a TV spy. Why was there nothing there? I don't mind that. That's yeah. Yeah. Like, that's the thing with TV spies, that sometimes they actually do it, but sometimes there's a lot of wind. Makes sense. Or maybe his ball just moved into the snow.
This one stays a 6-0 game.
He's still in it. we get our ball for the first time. Oh, that's not good.
Boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not much on this one. Takes it from
their kicker is struggling so far.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40.
I don't actually know the best play call to anything with the Jets is.
Good starting field.
If you need another score, Bills beat Dolphins 17-10, and I think Jets beat Patriots 24-6. Yeah, the Jets actually won. That's the biggest upset I can think of in the Jets winning over the Patriots.
A solid run on first down. Gain
But they
of
did still
7
win.
leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now the former Terrapin.
It's the butt fumble over again.
And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That's
It was the butt fumble again.
Down call now.
So you're gonna fumble it.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Can we scramble enough? Don't fumble! I'm surprised we didn't fumble it. I thought we would fumble for sure.
Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there.
What's our accountability? Our kicking argument. Oh, that is a big issue. For field goal and kicking.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0
pretty
our
sure I called something. I didn't know what I called. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I did. Let's just do... No, I'm gonna stick with this, actually.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Wide open.
Here by Griffin.
I was gonna switch to QB draw, and then I realized no one probably cut
to the
it.
35.
So
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice
that better not be a holding call.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do
It's gonna be a holding call.
Down. So let's see what this is about.
It's gonna be holding. Well, that's usually what the Jets do in games.
You hate to be the person that committed the
Okay.
foul on that play.
There goes the touchdown. Probably our only good offensive play this game.
Regroup and continue to play.
Rolling to his right.
Or we'll just get everything back.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards to pick up there.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him.
That guy's name is Van Rotten.
But somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 2nd down now. It's Carter. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A good strong run there by Michael Carter, reminiscent of his days at North Carolina. A 1,000-yard rusher each of his last 2 years in Chapel Hill. Despite being in a timeshare with Javonte Williams, who was a 2nd-round pick of the Denver Broncos. Carter, the 2nd pick of the 4th round out of UNC. He could be the Jets' leading rusher moving forward. That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, a run with Carter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
There's Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. This one caught by Carter. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
And we got it.
He will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Over the middle. That was a terrible pass.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing
actually no. I thought this was 2nd down, so I was going to regret my play call here.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I can't see my kick. Oh, it's like invisible. Okay, yeah. You can't see the kicking, aiming thing. It just like they turned it on transparency, so it's really hard to see. But you can't see it. You just made it really. They just made it hard to see. You can't see it if you look really close.
But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac. Did you trade 6s for 3s? Things are going to work out in your favor.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
I'm supposed to do the.
Got his man complete.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation because I used a player that was a QB spot. So what was I supposed to do in this situation? I wasn't supposed to blitz. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
On first down, Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
That's a jet play. The mixed 3 tackles. They get down to 15. They should be at like the 45.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because it went right back to the air after the huge pickup and getting sacked. That's often
yeah, so that happened to me in one of my games that I was playing earlier in the franchise thing. We would have lost it either way, but I was gonna. There was a field goal, and my reflexes, and that happened, and my reflexes were just a little bit too low. See, it's like kind of. It's really hard to see, but you can see it. It's just hard to. Okay, all right. I don't think we're gonna. Are we gonna bring? No, we're not gonna bring it back. Would have been cool if we did, but I don't think we're gonna.
So we reach halftime here, and we now.
You know what else? I got one of those, so I figured out how to do it.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these 2 coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this 2nd half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gott.
Indeed, Coach. Thanks very much. And that snow you alluded to showing no signs of stopping, at least in the foreseeable future. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd down, it's Carter.
Actually, they gave up a big run play, but we had a holding call that negated it.
A gain of 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football.
For some reason, when I accidentally pressed the look at player button, it didn't.
They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man,
According to him, you do.
game and trying to account for their passing game.
He wants
That's
more.
difficult. And just when you think you got everything,
We were a little fast.
back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah,
Officially,
touchdown.
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson.
No, why are we running him?
By the receiver, and he's brought down. Vernon Butler.
It was wide over the middle, but
4-yard loss there, and
that's another thing I noticed. It kind of sucked him in because he was next to the guy, so it kind of started the tackle animation, even though he probably shouldn't have gotten tackled there since he was up the middle and there was a lot of room.
It'll wind up just a 35.
We can stop here.
No return, and the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession in the 2nd half. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Now a 2nd down and 6. They go right back to Singletary. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half. And that trend is continuing here.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
From the 39, Allen. Singletary, a 1st down and more. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
Back up.
Shotgun snap to Allen. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Yep, that's how our last play went on the drive.
Action to this point in the
Our
3rd
drive.
quarter, just a 3-point game.
I don't want to do individual
2nd and
coverage.
10.
What are you guys doing?
Allen going to
No,
give this one to Singletary.
we're not going to make
He's
this
gonna get
down yet.
close to a 1st and about the
One now.
Jets 34.
Or 3rd and 2.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Into the 3rd quarter. This is an important drive.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Yes, I knew it was a play action, but it doesn't matter because he's way faster than all our defenders. Also, one of my defenders could have got him, but he just let him pass him. He was like right. He was here, and he was here, and he was just like, just let him run right past him. He could have stopped him.
Up the first on the scramble. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
On second and a
fullback dive.
Allen. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. The 40. Is it the 30? 10. 5. And he brings this one back. It's
Yeah.
a pick six.
I think the Jets might have won this game if they wouldn't, if it weren't for the penalty on the touchdown, the running touchdown. They
Game-changing play. A turnover for
more than half of your fantasy teams.
Yeah, pick six, fourth quarter. That is a game changer.
Someone read their keys and someone had the
All right,
courage.
I'm gonna hope the wind doesn't mess this up. It did not. Good, because I can't really see my foot. 10 to 6.
Good, and that will make this a 4-point game.
I had TJ Watt, so I had to get the Dolphins
So they throw
safety.
the pick six. They'll
Use
get
the
another
next
shot
remaining
at it
play.
now as this one's in the air.
TJ Watt was out. I think that's
McKenzie
Mom.
will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit.
All right,
They
here
need
we
this
go.
time to end in points. Now Allen to try again after the
Wide
pick
open.
six. Now
We really got to get better covering the running back.
complete.
That's something that is true on all the teams I've used.
Five at the 44.
Can't really cover the running back well.
First play of the drive, a success.
But that's not what
19 yards.
Yeah, he's gonna be open again.
First down is Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his
Maybe our linebacker could try to cover him instead of blitzing,
to the 35-yard line.
or maybe not.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move.
They don't have to do that.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They'll
Wait,
roll
okay.
him out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble.
Not
on second
first down at least.
What a dimension this
Yeah,
one
if we didn't get the
brings
pick
to
six,
this
we'd be
defense. He had his mindset there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
Or he's not gonna score yet.
And he'll be
He's
taken
at
down
the 2.
at the 2-yard
It's not over yet.
Only way to get the lead.
Would have thought this would have been
here.
one of the most close
Touchdown.
games of the tournament so
That's what
far.
they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Singletary.
Not me.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
Hey, I can make
The extra point. Up
13 to 10.
And that gives him a 3-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. After the touchdown pass to
I don't know
kick
why
it
I'm
away.
doing that.
Yeah,
Second time.
weird.
It's a short
Maybe-
kick taken out beyond the 20. And they finally get to him out near midfield.
That one it just didn't let you kick at all. That was the Jaguars game with the Texans. That one it just didn't let you kick at all.
You're just looking for
Also, I don't know what play I
right
called.
back into the game,
I think
and
it's a
that's
pass.
the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Johnson, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is
Why can't my cornerbacks cover the running backs ever?
touchdown.
That's the first time I've ran that route and there's been somebody on it. Like all the entire time. Or a guy just goes to the side like that and there's actually somebody on it.
Very sir. Well done.
Usually just leave it alone and get 3 yards. I think we lost now. If we block this kick.
And it's
Or he misses it. Okay.
It has not been his day. That's
There's a lot of wind,
extra point
but
he's missed so far.
it's making the kicking arc like transparent for some reason. If you look really closely, you can see it, but it's kind of hard to see it. And I don't know why they did that.
Another shot on offense.
I don't know if it's the snow doing that or
Now
something,
the kick is away.
but something that's
Here's
making the
Coleman
kicking
now to
arc
return.
transparent.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yay.
The rookie Zach
That
Wilson
was
and the
fast.
Jet offense set to go to
Like
work
5
once
minutes.
more. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
I get
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time. That is incomplete here.
That was bad.
Once you got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Wilson to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Griffin. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I don't know why I want you to throw it on the 2. I don't think it makes sense to do 4 verts on the 2. But maybe just my opinion. They just do 4 verts on the 2.
And this will result in him
Or the
losing
3.
yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the
wrong button. It worked out.
Takes
I did not mean to throw it.
into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the
So if we get an onside kick, we can possibly win.
Solid response that
But
time
I don't
by
think we will.
young
Onside kicks are pretty hard to get.
interception. This
Also, the
time,
fact that
touchdown
the
pass.
kick aim transparent again.
You don't get extra kudos
You
for
missed 2
bouncing back if you're
extra
going
points.
to be a big-time quarterback.
Actually, definitely a big thing. I thought that wouldn't make that much of a difference, but it could.
Time, when you're a rookie,
Why did it not automatically start me an onside kick? I don't know why it didn't.
a little bit. Not in this case.
Don't have a lot of time.
Took his team downfield.
But we don't get this,
and
it's
threw a
over.
touchdown pass.
That was.
And this is going to be recovered by
I did not
the
aim it at
team.
all towards the center. I aimed it completely to the left.
This one. Well, fourth quarter, they
It
felt
didn't
like
matter.
they
We
needed
lost
the
either
football
way.
back. Unfortunately,
Pretty sure you can kneel this. Actually, no, I guess you can.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of
Interesting
an
decision.
anecdotal type of a number.
Unless I would try to pass on this
Coaches
one.
tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time, you win the
He's
game.
wide open.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
5 yards on the catch there.
That didn't-
Brings up 2nd down.
Pretty sure he was out of
The
bounds.
Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and
yeah,
5 now from the 37.
Let me get back to where I want to go.
On the
No.
give, this is
We
Singletary.
need the first down.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
3rd, 3.
As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
No, I don't want to. I don't even know what I called.
To throw is Allen.
Wide open.
Finding a safety
you
valve
get it?
here. That's complete.
Did he get it?
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd
He didn't get
mark
it.
of this 4th quarter.
Wait, it's 4th and 1, not 4th and 2. It was 4th and 2, it would have been a difference, but it's 4th and 1 now. Pretty sure you just. I think you're missing an obvious way you could win.
Yeah, I can speak. I'm curious now.
Well, you have a timeout, so.
I think the wind is against me.
Yeah, you might not make this then.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm going to have to get lucky to get to not... What? I think...
I don't want to try to figure it out with you guys.
Yeah, I don't think I can either. Maybe you should fake a field goal and see what happens.
Here's Matt Hawk now.
I think you're going to touchback it. I think I'm going to touchback it.
With his first punt.
What happened with that punt? Oh. Andrew's not holding. Probably holding. We can move back 10 more yards or at the 2 or something.
So this will be accepted as he moves the offense backwards.
That was totally what you meant to do. Oh, yeah, I thought you got the ball back for some reason. I thought like it made you game.
So the special teams penalty
don't know why I
some
thought
yardage
that.
there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Complete to
run.
Past the 20.
How did that should not have worked? What? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We don't have the time to do another play, but...
That's the good news, but keep in mind here, the clock...
If he was just, like, had 2 more speed, I think we could have gotten this there. We're going to have to rewatch that play if it lets us. That was...
Spectacular effect.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly
tried his best, although I don't think it mattered. That wasn't
Still,
this guy.
you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Wait, how close were we? If I didn't hurdle, we might have had it. I don't think we did, but if I didn't hurdle, we got away from that. We might have got it if I didn't hurdle. But it didn't matter if the Bills won, so...